What's up everybody? Kevin here, back to make another League of Legends video. I've been gone for quite some time because I needed to take care of some things in my personal life, and I'm back now to start making some videos again, so let's get right into it. I don't know exactly who we're going to be reviewing this week. I guess we have to wait and find out, but since the last time I played, I believe League has gone through a very significant update. I believe I haven't even played with the new ranked queue finder on camera yet, so as you can see, this is kind of the new way to queue up. Looks pretty cool. Been here for a while though, so anyone who's playing will probably be like, yeah, we know this is here. It makes it so that you can now select your roles, which is kind of nice and helps to make sure, you can get. Excuse me, it's a little early. One of the two roles you're hoping for. So I guess we are going to sit back and wait, and I think I will go click on my profile and take a look. Champions decide who I want to play today. So we're looking at AD, and I have showed you guys Ashe, I believe, and I don't believe I've showed you guys any other AD characters. So I might have done a Twitch one though. And that might open it up to allow me to do something a little different, a little fun. I think we are going to play Tristana. I just keep yawning. Maybe Tristana? So I can go over Tristana's abilities while we're here. I am Tristana's passive. Makes it so it increases Tristana's attack range. As she levels up, she's going to slowly be able to shoot further. So you can see there's not this huge difference it looks like, but in League that's quite a significant difference. It also increases the range of pretty much all of her abilities. Her rapid fire Q is going to hugely boost her attack speed for a short period of time. Go ahead and show the video. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, alright. Rocket jump allows me to leap for a short distance. You can quick see that. And explosive charge is going to make it so that she can throw a bomb. And then when she shoots the bomb, it gets bigger and deals AoE damage. Her ultimate goes ahead and launches out at people, pushing them away and dealing a huge amount of damage. So that is Tristana, and that's who we're going to be hoping to play. I've got a text. Gotta quick send the text. Okay, so that is what we are aiming for. Man, matchmaking is just taking a long time today. I'm kind of surprised with how long this is taking. I don't know why it would be taking this long. Is there something wrong with League right now? Were there really that many people looking to get in the game with ADC and top? About ready to cancel and try again. We'll give it to 5 minutes and then we're gonna cancel. That's a long time to be waiting to get in the game. And I'm glad I waited because now we're in game. But wow, did we have to wait a really long time for that. And we are top lane, not ADC. I will not be playing Tristana, even though I just previewed all of her abilities, because the game hates me. So, as a top laner, you're going to be wanting to run Teleport almost always, and then I prefer Flash. It's a great offensive and defensive spell. Who do we want to play in the top lane that I have not reviewed? I've reviewed quite a few people. I haven't really prepped for another top lane review. I think what we're going to do, since we're near the bottom, is we're going to wait and we're going to counter pick, so that way I can try and get a favorable matchup for whoever I end up playing, so that way we can be in a little bit better of a situation to be reviewing the champion. I'm not going to be playing on my heels all game because I won't be playing against somebody that's particularly far better than me. I've got a ban. Just because I'm running out of time. That was a really bad ban. Shyvana's really not that strong. I just ran out of time banning because I was talking. I mean, Shyvana's a strong champion. She's just not... I don't feel she's ban-worthy at the moment. I think I've done Zac. I've done Yorick. Looky, who to review? I've done Warwick. Wow, I've done these three. It's kind of funny that 3 of my videos are clumped like that. I even think I've done Wukong. Maybe not, though. Maybe I haven't done Wukong. I'm just thinking I've done Wukong. I need to write a list down to keep in front of me, I think, for Champ Select at this point, so that I can be like, oh, yeah, I've done him. Or I can be like, oh, no, he needs to be reviewed. We're getting up there. I think this will be review number 12, because I think 11 isn't posted at the moment. But I'm going to try and do a couple reviews here in the next few days. I want to make up for some lost time, make up for all of that, so as I get time every day, I'm going to try and get maybe a video and an article done, but we will see. They are quite time consuming for me to do if you've read any of them. They're not particularly short, and they're not particularly short videos, so occasionally I have to delete an entire video and re-record from scratch if something goes wrong, or if for some reason the video doesn't work. I record in the wrong format, something like that, because the settings are screwed up. And that means basically an entire extra hour of commentary and redoing the whole game. And the one thing I do is I don't particularly edit much, if at all. I try to do everything in one clean cut, so that way you guys can A, watch the whole game start to finish exactly as it's happening, but B, kind of get all of my reactions in the moment exactly as they're happening. Also saves me a ton of time if I'm not going through and trying to cut the game up, because that gets lengthy as well. And I try to make sure I can get the whole process for each one of these with video and post start to finish in like 3 or 4 hours. So we'll see if I can do that. I might change my blog to a vlog to make them all video-based blogs with short articles underneath describing them. Describing my process. So I'm looking at... I don't see who I have top yet, so we're going to have to pick into anyone. You know what? I wanna do Urgot. I want to do Urgot, and my team's going to deal... Urgot top masteries. And we're going to be Crab Urgot instead of Battle Tank Urgot because, you know, As scary as that battle tanker god is, I feel like that crab might be scarier. No, we'll go with battle tank. It's more visually appealing in game, I think, right now. Um, I need to go pretty tanky for my team. We don't really have a hard tank. Ooh, and they picked the Liao. Gonna be a tough lane, I think, for me. I think she's gonna be able to destroy me pretty well. I haven't played against that champion very much. She's newer to League, and she doesn't get picked very often, but every time she does get picked, I actually tend to do pretty poorly against her just because you don't have a lot of practice versus the champion. Um, I think that's probably going to be the case of this game for me, but we will see if I can set something up. I am just yawning a storm today. Now, I don't know if the game is actually going to be recording correctly, if I'm going to have to scramble to get in-game to record, so I believe I'm on a few second delay here, especially when I'm loading into game. I think it just lags to heck my computer out where you guys can't hear anything. So I'll be surprised to watch the video and see if my audio is coming through at this point. I recently got a different computer to try and help with this, but it wasn't particularly expensive. Alrighty, so we've been looking at this for a few seconds. Let's minimize. Let's see. No, I don't think it's showing up. That is a crying shame. I don't know if I will be capturing any video for the game on this one. Might have to wait till I get in game, but it's going to be disappointing if I play through this whole game only to realize that my video capture is screwed up and I'm going to have to do a lot of playing with the settings and get some help from one of my roommates to watch my stream while I'm going ahead and playing to see if the game's capturing and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a lot of putzing. Now, what do I want to start since I'm against Liao? I think what we're going to start with is actually going to be... Do I want the mana? No, we're going to go Doran's Blade. I want the little bit of bonus health, the bonus damage. Maybe not the best start for sure. I think it's going to do justice for the time being. Man, I wish I could tell if this was recording. It's really going to bother me if this is not recording. Video capture, display capture. Okay. You guys should be seeing what I'm seeing. If you're not, I'm going to have to re-record this whole video, and I can only tell after I've actually uploaded it to YouTube, so then I'm going to have to tear the whole thing down from YouTube, and that's going to be frustrating as heck too. So let's just give it all we've got and hope for the best. Lighting should be decent. Yeah, my lighting is pretty decent actually. Alright. Alrighty. Righty-o. And the first tentacle has spawned, and boop! I land the first hit. We've won. The game is over. Alrighty, so with Urgot, I recommend definitely focusing on last hit, but you have a huge range advantage if you're going Urgot top early game. I recommend you try to make use of that to the best of your abilities, while still making sure you're last hitting. I actually screwed that last hit up, so that's depressing. I haven't played a lot of League since taking my hiatus. Oh, and did she screw up taking a huge amount of harass. She's just eating damage from me right now. This is huge. And now I've opened up the ability to really land some harass on her. That's going to be what we want. 3 hits in a short period of time for some huge damage and harass. We just got to keep on poking her. And until she gets a tentacle in that last bush, she's not going to have vision. I'm going to be able to continue to harass her pretty decently. And my harass damage goes up. I'm going to take W for my 4th point instead of my 3rd. Because having this a higher level is going to open up my ability to actually really start hurting her with my poke. We're going to force her to back probably here in a minute. Yep, there goes her flash. So her flash is now down, and I forced her to... Oh, tried to bait the kill there. She's going to end up backing. See if I can get enough mana. Stop their back so that way it takes longer. And that's going to be first blood. We are going to try to escape Lee here, but I don't think we're going to make it. And he's going to eat the Q for me. Oh my goodness. That was intense. Thank you, Kha'Zix, you beautiful man. Alright, we're going to go right for the man immune and full tank items this game, because that's really going to go ahead and give me the ability to fight him. Lee's here, he said. I'm going to go and take a look. Leeson, no. Alrighty, I think yeah, Lee's in that side bush. I'm going to quick roam around back to my lane, try and hold this out of tower range and grab as many minions as I can. I won't be harassing her these next series of hits because I'm going to be trying to really hard farm. Oh, she's going to do a ton of damage to me. I'm just going to break that. That's going to do some kind of weird thing to me that I don't fully understand yet. And I'm going to take a ton of damage over it. I wish I knew how that move worked a little more. I think it makes it so she spawns a crap ton more of those tentacles when you run away from that move rather than fighting her. So I survived. That's good. And that was able to even up the damage. One more series of that and I think I can kill her. I'm going to take the level 6 advantage here. That's going to be huge for me. Alright, now she should come in to try and either farm, harass, or last hit because that is down and she didn't. Don't fully understand, but that's alright. Able to land a single auto attack there. That was nice. Alright, she has level 6 now too. It's gonna be dangerous for me. She's trying to go for the kill here. If she hits that, I think I'm dead. Shoot. So if I hit the grenade and then I spam the Q button, I can go ahead and heat seek my Q, which is normally a skill shot, directly onto her champion, which helps me go ahead and harass her. One of her abilities is to pull the soul out of a champion, I believe. So what I'm trying to do is, one, clean up some of her tentacles. Two, I'm warding to make sure I don't get flanked here by Lee, which is, I think, what's trying to be happened by, or what she's trying to do at the moment. Oh, I'm glad she didn't steal my character's body there. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit. I have officially... Oh. Yeah. She's got this little thing going again, because I believe she killed my body, which makes it so I'm spawning tentacle things now. Just keep farming. I need to get a damage advantage on her. Need to keep watching out for tentacles now. Starting to get more of a feel for how this character is working. I basically just used that entire encounter to just farm some quick gold. Wow, that was huge for me. I didn't take really any harass there. I was able to keep my mana decently high. I was able to last hit. And don't be afraid to last hit with Urgot's Q, which is a line missile attack. I suppose I should go over all his spells. I don't think I got the chance to do that pre-game. So this is Urgot's Q ability. It is a skill missile. This is Urgot's E, which is his ability to go ahead and throw a grenade on the target, which if hit, his Qs will begin to heat seek, which is also very nice. And then his W is this shield that when you hit an opponent with a spell after using it, I'm just going to leave the radius and walk away from here. So it's going to spawn that tentacle. The tentacle's going to try and hit me, but I'm going to try and back here quick. 3, 2, 1, 0. Not going to work. She was trying to come in for the ultimates. I was simply backing for my stuff. We're going to grab 2 potions, teleport back. I am still under the effects of her little tentacle attack. This thing lasts way longer than I thought it does. There's another one spawning right where the old one died. I was able to do a good chunk of her health there. I'm gonna kill her. That's gonna be the end of her. I used Urgot's ultimate, which is to literally swap places with a target champion and increase his durability. So what I did there is I ran into turret range, then swapped her into our turret range, and then blew her up with rockets between my Q and my grenade and whatnot. Always max the Q. It's Urgot's primary forms of both farming and harassing. If you kill a unit with it while farming, it actually refunds, I believe, 50% of the mana? Yeah, half its mana cost is refunded. So, that goes ahead and works out for Urgot. And you're building a mana moon, which means you're spamming mana anyway to try and stack up the item. Which goes ahead and helps Urgot in the late game, because now I'll be building a lot of tank items to go ahead and make him stronger post getting Mana Moon. That's going to be one of the only damage items I really need. Mana Moon actually got a decent buff, if I recall, on one of the patches I was gone. So we're going to see how it's functioning now. Ooh, she hit me with that one. See if I can land the grenade and harass. Oh, and we can. That purple lightning is actually a mastery I have, not one of Urgot's innate abilities. It makes it so that if I hit 3 consecutive attacks on an opponent, they go ahead and take damage. I'm doing... Oh! I think swapping there was a mistake. I should have done it earlier to increase my durability if I was going to do it. I did it a little late. I think that's why I died. We're going to go ahead and start working on Ninja Tabby and then a Frozen Heart right away to reduce her damage. Oh man, is that sad. That was an opportunity for me to take a huge lead on her. You can see I've already got an enormous lead though. CS-wise, the CS is 120 to 67. So I've been doing a phenomenal job CSing for 13 minutes into the game to have 120 CS. She is really taking a beating here in the laning phase. I don't know if her tentacles count as CS because 120 and 14 is actually much higher than I normally get. I think her tentacles are counting for me, which if so, that's kind of skewing the CS, but it makes her feel very far behind and probably a little panicky that she's so far. Oh, there's a tentacle actually right up here that I can test if it's been counting for my CS. I would have actually full engaged her there if she had done that. And she's making a mistake trying to fight me here, because it is clear that I had a huge advantage there and that there was going to be nothing she could do. And Viger is going to try to teleport gank and get wrecked because Kha'Zix was there. That's huge. Alright, look at my CS. And yes, they do count. Okay, alright. That's why my CS is so darn high. So I guess I can't tell how far ahead I am exactly due to that, but they're worth some gold, so that's something. Those tentacles are. Stay on those tentacles. I'm gonna try and poke with a few non-heat-seeking missiles. Oh, and I do it. That's a third of her life for almost no mana for me. That's huge. Oh, one of her tentacles just disappeared, though. So we're going to swap right away, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit her. And that's going to be the death of her. Yep, I needed to make sure I swapped a little bit early, and that's going to be the lead that I needed to really go ahead and snowball the top lane here. So you can see Urgot's a really aggressive top laner once he gets ahead because he has the damage output to put people in his place. So early game, the whole strategy was to farm until you get strong, get some of those early damage items while poking when you have the opportunity, and if your opponent gets too low, you go ahead and you capitalize on that by killing them. And eventually, you either A, whittle them down as long as you're playing safe and doing poking and farming and not crazy hard engaging them, and they'll have to back, or you're going to kill them. There aren't a lot of champions that are going to be able to hard engage Urgot and kill him. Excuse me. And because of that, it makes Urgot an extremely vicious top laner at the moment. I'm actually not gonna back. Ah, Lee Sin was last seen here. I'm gonna ping that he was up here and I don't know where he went. I'm gonna use my last potion. I'm gonna try and get one more kill on her before I back here. I'm gonna see if she lets me poke her. Come on, Kha'Zix. And we're gonna get that one. No, all of these things are gonna start spawning. I think she either killed my ghost or I actually hyperkinetic swapped out of range, which is kind of disappointing. Oh, Kha'Zix wants to go deep. Yep, we're gonna go for it. I don't know what he wants me to do. He keeps pinging to attack. I think he's waiting for her to come out on me. Whew! This is not good. We have taken quite a bit of damage. Oh no! Oh no! So I'm going to continue to try and fight her here, even though I'm really low. Ooh, okay, no, we need to get back. We've got to wait for the next tentacle to come out. Oh, I survived. Wait, is he? Oh, he is up there fighting. And he's gonna go down too. No, it's time to back. It's time to back. Drat. Alright, well, we have 3,000 gold. That's going to help us out with our next purchase. And I think we're going to want Targon's... No, Death Stance. Because that's going to go ahead and give us the ability to lifesteal off of our Q, which is something Urgot's always wanted and never had an item to do. And now he finally does, and it finally makes him much, much better. So we're going to be grabbing that. We're going to be grabbing Iceborne Gauntlet after, kind of like Ezreal is. Already got. We're going to be mimicking basically a traditional Ezreal build here. Except, I think we'll end up getting a little tankier than Ezreal for sure. It's going to be a battle of the backline backline tanky damagers, I think, this game. So we're still 5-2. We're still by far the highest CS in the game thanks to her tentacles, giving us extra things to farm. And I don't think... Yeah, she is here. Still not particularly hard pushing into her. There isn't a point to it yet. We're still just trying to farm up that Q. Ooh, and we activated her shield. That's huge. That's a dream come true for us. Wow, and she was able to do maybe a teensy bit of my life for most of hers, and I have lifesteal now, so we're going to be healing that right back up. That's going to be almost negligible damage at this point versus us, thanks to the Vampiric Scepter. And we're going to just kind of push in. I think she's backed. Yeah, she backed. She's not able to really fight it. We're just going to take the turret. We're going to focus it. Lee knows he can't really fight me at this point. Alright, Lee and Liao, though, would have a pretty decent chance of just absolutely dropping me. So I'm going to be placing wards and then trying to go gank middle. Now, if I can hurry, Jinx is in a bad spot. I need to save her. Drat, we're not gonna get it. That's a shame. Now, we have almost finished maxing Mana Moon. A 22-minute Mana Moon, though, is pretty slow. Ooh, that was a good little free Q on their AP carry. Nice couple free pokes. Alright, they're backing because I'm just basically free harassing them out of the area. Alright, they're going hard for me. I need to swap in somebody, and I'm gonna get CC'd. But even with them interrupting my swap, that's gonna be the end of them. They weren't able to really do anything. We can go to Baron now, if we want. But it looks like my team wants to push. Alright, that's fine. We can push. We can push. But that was basically a hugely easy team fight for us. They full engaged on me, and even though, you know, some people builder got full damage, I've done a decent job of getting a huge amount of armor to try and make me a lot tankier for these fights. And they paid the price. As well as, even though they interrupted my hyperkinetic swap, I still get... Don't I still get the durability? Yes. Beginning at the swap. So even though I did not get the full ultimate off to swap them, I did get the full 40% damage reduction from the swap. Which is, one, huge. 40% of each reduction on my total damage that I'd be taking is enormous. I now have the Mana Moon. I'm a little gold short, actually, of making it work. We're gonna... or Muramana, which is gonna make it so 2% of my max mana is dealt in damage now. So I'll be backing. I got out of there for free. I think we're going to upgrade to a Farsight Ward to go ahead and give us some more map coverage. And I'm going to start thinking of my next item I want to purchase. I could do the Frozen Gauntlet. Can I do that in full right now? No, I can't. That is a shame. I think we're going to end up getting Frozen Gauntlet next, because I don't think they have a ton of physical. They do have decent magic damage with Vigor, but he's pretty far behind. I think... Alright, we'll get some magic resist after this. But the bonus damage is going to help us stay as high damaging poke and sustain as we currently are, because we have some pretty crazy sustain going at the moment. And we're actually doing 50 bonus damage on the Awe right now, passive from this. So basically, if Mana Moon gets used enough throughout the game, it upgrades to Muramana automatically for no gold. And when it upgrades, it goes ahead and does percentage of your max mana in damage every hit. And you consume 3% of your current mana to make it work. Oh man, this was bad. This was very bad. This was not where we want to be. Nope, that was bad. Our team got caught. So our Lulu wants to force fights, which we shouldn't be doing. They have the hard engage. We have poke. Forcing a fight would be really bad. They're going to get Baron, and I'm going to eat chocolate. This is my breakfast so far. So Urgot's biggest strength is his poke, and Lulu's saying that she kind of wants to do a full engage, which basically defeats one of Urgot's greatest assets. And the reason that one fight went really well and that one didn't is that one fight we had a whole minute section there of me just using spell after spell after spell on them, whittling them down. They finally engaged, but they had already taken so much damage on some of their primary damage dealers, and we were able to just instantly blow them up. Because we forced them to come into us, which meant our back line was in a better position. And yeah, we were able to ruin it. And that time, not only were we outnumbered, but we forced the fight while being outnumbered, which just doesn't make sense as to why we would do that. Now, the enemy team is kind of going in hard here. They have a legendary champion on their team. That's going to make life even more difficult at this point. Trying to give us vision. It's not going well. I'm actually going to have to back. I have to be in base to try and defend. I should have started backing immediately. I should have known that I was going to need to be in a base position to defend this. Alrighty, so if I can catch Ezreal, we might be able to just quick burst him. So I think that's going to be my goal really quick here, is a catch on Ezreal. So Ezreal ultied top. They're going for Dragon. We actually, I mean, not terrible there for trying to... Alrighty. Got a pink here to destroy. Ezreal's on bottom. If I could catch Ezreal alone, I might be able to take him. Don't have Lee there, but their support's probably nearby. Trying to do something sneaky would be too dangerous. Alright, Ezreal's looking like he's falling back. He's not going to continue to push. Let's see if he's going to their blue buff. Oh man, he did continue to push. We're going to go in. His Baron buff's down. Whole enemy team is gone. That's a dead Ezreal. This is a very dead Ezreal. Oh no. No, no. And there goes your legendary spree, Ezreal. You're going down. I'm not taking any of your shit. Whoops, sorry. I don't swear often. But that was pretty good. Quite pleased with how that worked out. Alright, let's get some... we don't have time to buy. We're going in to help with this push. Ooh. Died to him. Sad day. Will Jinx be able to get the inhib though? No, but we got that turret out of it. I'll take it. Alright, and that's why I need some magic resist. I'm just taking a bunch of magic damage still. Even though Vigor's not doing like any magic damage to me for some reason. Even though I have like 0 magic resist, so we're gonna grab the... I really want that cooldown reduction. We're gonna go with Spirit Visage. So we are actually now in a better position again. They are at... Liao is still 176, just basically unable to do really much of anything in the game. The only one with farm greater than mine now is Ezreal, and he's the ADC, and I've had to do some roaming. Our ADC is actually ahead of him, so I mean, all in all, we're actually pretty close in this game, other than top lane, where I'm just hugely far ahead, and I think that's what's going to end up being able to give us the win here, which we are still really far ahead in comparison to that. I don't think we'll be losing this game. During team fights, you really need to focus on poking and then swapping the squishiest target into the best position for your team that you can safely do. You can't just, on one hand, swap myself into a terrible position just to kill their squishy unless, you know, it's Ezreal and we really needed to kill him there. And that Vigor is dead. That was a huge catch. I'm going to be able to slow him with my shield hit. Oh, but he's going to get away. That's a shame. He went in really aggressive for one of our squishies. We need to help him. Protecting his soul right here. I need to get in on the Ezreal. Got him. Got him. That's the game. And we win. That catch on Ezreal is going to be it. Urgot's hyperkinetic swap gets longer and longer range as the game goes on, and you can see that late game, its range is just much higher than people predict, and because of that, Ezreal wasn't even able to get in Q range without throwing himself out of position, and as a result, Urgot was able to go ahead and absolutely dominate him. And it did not matter that he went legendary because, well, you know, some champions can just knock other ones down, and Urgot is one of those champions that can really help make plays during a game. And it looks like someone earned an S- on a champion to give us a chest. We're in the S-. Kha'Zix, and I did on Urgot. Well, good stuff. Not only do I get a chest reward, I got the S-. It was an overall great game. So, I guess that will be it for me. Thanks for watching.